but they don't call in the shows, they probably got the same problem. So here I am, I'm just like you out there, that the callers, that people that would like to call in don't call in because of that same reason. You just get like freaked out. So it took a long time to get over that, and I finally just stopped doing that. And I was like, wow, I can't believe that freaked me out that much. But I was born a real shy. I was a shy child, very shy little kid. I wouldn't talk to anybody. That's the way I was. Wouldn't talk at all. Period. And some people talk a lot. Some little kids, they just talk, but I wouldn't talk at all. My parents were always telling me to sit down and shut up, so how was I going to talk if they were telling me to sit down and shut up? I mean, I was the kind of kid that they put me in front of the TV set. If if I wanted to have any questions answered, watch TV. There you go. It's like, because I guess they didn't want to be bugged by all my questions. Little kids come up to you and ask you 32 questions a minute, and you're sitting there going, oh, shut up. Would you go away and stop asking me questions? You're driving me crazy. So I guess they were kind of like, I kind of like drove them crazy, I guess. So they finally just told me to sit down, shut up. So then it made me kind of shy. And I was like really super shy. I couldn't talk to anybody. Even in school, I was real shy with kids. I'd only have like one. What are you growling at? I'd have like one friend at a time, because I'd always pick out the friends that nobody liked, the people that were the outcasts of the rest of the kids, the popular kids. Popular kids all had their popular little groups of friends, and I'd pick out the friends that nobody wanted to talk to because they were just mean to them, right? And I'd stand up to him and say, why are you picking on them? Leave them alone, and then I'd make that person my friend. And then they'd look at me like, what's wrong with you? Why are you making that person your friend? That's not in your group. You should belong in this group, And I was like, I'm not going to belong in any group. I'm just going to be me. And I'm going to like the people that people don't like. Because, why? Because, I don't know. It wasn't like feeling sorry for them. It was like just being a human being and being, incredibly understanding and nice to them people that, because one girl was in 5th grade and she wore the cat-eye glasses and she wore really long dresses, and this was in the 70s and all the girls were wearing short little mini dresses, stuff like everything was short back then. And, everything was showing, the legs and everything. Of course, we were those little kids, so it didn't really matter, But, she was wearing the long dresses and the cat-eye glasses, and she had really long hair. And, everybody just thought she was a weirdo. But I think her parents might have been Mormon. I'm not really sure. Mormon or something. And it didn't matter to me. It's like she was a really nice girl, She wasn't mean, and she didn't dress that way because she wanted to dress that way. She dressed that way because her parents made her dress that way. Duh. But people, I can't believe the kids were that stupid. I mean, and those were the smart kids, and they were that stupid they couldn't figure that out. It's like, duh, hello. So, I just made friends with them. And then there was another girl, she had red hair and freckles, and, how the people, red hair and freckles get picked on all the time. That's totally ridiculous, too. That's another thing that never made any sense to me. I'm not a redhead. I'm a blonde girl, a blonde, brown-eyed girl. And, I had messed up teeth. I had really screwed up teeth when I was a little girl, and people would make fun of me. And I guess that's one reason why I chose that route, because I understood what they were going through, because I had bullies picking on me too. They wouldn't shut their big old fat trap. So, people just, that's what happened with this world. I mean, that's why there's so many stupid, evil people out there in this world, because they're out there. And they started out in little groups like this, little bully groups, right? They started out in groups like this, picking on each other, picking on other people and stuff. And then they got into, grew up, and they got into businesses, and they became heads of corporations, and they were bullies too, okay? most bosses are bullies, okay? How many bosses do you know that haven't been a bully in your life, that have been a jerk? I mean, I've had a couple nice bosses, but it's like very few in between. The rest of them are just jerks, right? Even the women, they're jerks too. So, it all started from their childhood. They were just bullies way back then, and they just became grown-up bullies, basically. And, the nicer people, well, we get the short end of the stick. We get the crappy jobs and everything else. And, the bullies, they get everything. They get, everything handed to them on a platter. But you know what? that doesn't mean nothing because, at the end of all this is just a test, right? Our whole existence and life on this planet is just a test. And, whether you're going to do good or you're going to do bad, how you're going to treat people badly or are you going to treat them good, you're being tested. And, you have free will. The Lord up above gave you free will to be a good person or to be a horrible person. So you have the choice. So in the end, that's when everything's going to happen. And, you blow it. Well, you blow it. But, suffering for eternity isn't a very nice thing to do. So you better watch out what you do now. If you're doing something really bad, I mean really bad, like if you're some kind of a serial killer or some other kind of disgusting thing like that out there, you're going to pay for it. That's all I can say. And if you're a good person, well, the Lord's going to look at you with loving eyes. If you love him back, then he's going to love you back. But if you're some kind of evil creature running around this planet, destroying things and being awful to people and being mean to people, well, you're going to pay for that. That's all I can say. I'm not saying I'm God and I'm not going to judge you. And I am not judging you, okay? This is your own judgment. This is you. This is you doing it to yourself. So if you're going to be mean to other people, then be mean to other people. It's going to be your problem, not my problem, okay? So I'm not judging you. So don't even think I'm judging anybody, okay? I don't do that. But I'm just saying the Lord judges us, okay? The Lord judges us at the end. So you have to make sure you're doing good things right now so it's not too late, okay? That's all I can say. And so anyway, time to play a song. Uh-oh. I always do that.
Watch the sun come through the clouds. Feel the rain as it pours down. Take my hand and you'll never be alone. Count the wood between the tracks. Feels so good to not look back. Take my hand and you'll never be alone.
to each other. Treat each other right. Bye.